It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Noah Fant. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Seahawks and the Commanders, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. Well, they're pacing the NFL in passing yardage this season, but a tough test awaits them to stay in that top spot as they face one of the league's best secondaries.
And partner, with how they've played this season, both sides are awfully confident they'll be able to put up big-time numbers. I think it's going to be a very entertaining game just because of that. So let's say it together. Eventually, something's got to give.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's time. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tougher rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. Still leaves them with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that putting it in my head and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, Trey, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once more, Gibson. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Seahawks at 11-1 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we got a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000? And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. They only get 2 there, but on 4th and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On 2nd down now, Goodrich fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Todd. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 2nd and 5. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now we're going to get a timeout here, as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now left side on the swing pass. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. A give running right, Gibson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quinnen Williams gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Seibert's kick is good, and it's 3-0 Washington. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their side,
he's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And that'll be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, they'll throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. This offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Straight ahead, Gibson. goes into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
From the end zone, it's Freddie Swain. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now this throw caught left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Fields. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now it's Fields. This pass complete to Melton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line.
A good pickup there at 22.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Fields. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Well, they'll run the jet sweep with Atwell.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Dwayne Eskridge
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this pass will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Beverly. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beverly, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
From the 24, Fields.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
Here's Fields.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Now to the ground, here's Walker.
And he's across the chalk, into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ken Walker.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Washington on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game.
They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now a give right side. Goodrich. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
So as the medical staff... We'll step aside.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Tom.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out now come the Seahawks.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that they're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Fields on 1st down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
To throw is Fields.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And that one closing in on halftime with the Cowboys out on top. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home
at Lincoln Financial Field. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Desmond Ridder throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. Meanwhile, for Washington, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fields. Quick throw, and that's Eskridge on the slant. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. 30, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has, percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he wisely would throw that one away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
On first down, Fields.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Well, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Chase Young
drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fields now to throw. Going right back to Fant.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Kenneth Walker
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense set to take over.
And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
2nd and 9 now.
That's complete to Rodgers.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. He's able to find Melton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, a 24-yard touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle, and that will make this a 19-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. They'll set up a throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll try the left side with Gibson, and he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Max Crosby providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Play action. It's Fields rolling to his left. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That's complete to Mooney. This to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The point after is good, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. As the Commanders make their way out on offense, let's take a peek at the playoff picture in the NFC. Now, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild-card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front-row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Second down and 3. Back to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Looking to throw. Quick slant complete to Melton. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. He'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Shifts past him at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards there and a Washington first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw again. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 11. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Quinnen Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's time. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw here. That is caught by Rodgers. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw again. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They run again with Walker. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Beverly. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up past the 30.
He was brought down by
Here we go, here we go.
gain of 7. First down, Seattle.
And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understand